Welcome back guys to another video. This is my 25-26 Week 26 Premier League predictions. Enjoy! Match 1 sees Spurs taking on Newcastle. Spurs currently sit 15th in the Prem while Newcastle sits 12th. Spurs' current form is defeat, defeat, draw, draw and the defeat. As for Newcastle, it is victory, draw and 3 defeats in a row against Villa, Liverpool and Brentford. I'm going to go with a 1-0 victory here for Spurs. I just think that both of these teams that are not doing very well, but if you look at how big these teams are, Spurs is definitely one that's better. And I guess 2 draws and 1 defeat is better than 3 defeats. Match 2 sees Chelsea taking on Leeds. Chelsea sits 5th in the Prem while Leeds sits 16th. Chelsea's current results are defeat, victory, 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 victory. As for Leeds, it is defeat, victory, draw, defeat, victory. I'm actually going to go with a shock Leeds here. Leeds win here. But it's going to be very narrow, 3-2. And it's a high scoring one because both of these teams clearly shown that they can score, but they can concede as well. And also my voice sounds weird is because I'm kind of sick. Match 3 sees Everton taking on Bournemouth. Everton sits 8th in the Prem while Bournemouth sits 11th. Everton's current form is draw, victory, draw, draw, victory. As for Bournemouth, it is victory, draw, victory, victory, draw. And I'm going to go with another draw here with a 2-2 draw. I could see this going either way. And just because I don't know which way it's going to go, I've gone with a draw. And then both of these teams prove that they can score, leading to victories and draws in their previous few matches. That's why 2-2 is the score. Match 4 sees West Ham taking on Man United. West Ham sits 18th in the Prem while Man United sits 4th. West Ham's current form is defeat, victory, victory, defeat, victory. As for Man United, it is draw, victory, 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 victory. However, I do think they're going to be stopped here by West Ham 1-0 right before the guy gets to finally have his haircut. I don't know why, I just feel it. I did say that they were going to beat Spurs and then lose to West Ham to my friend. And let's see how that plays out. But I think it's going to be a very narrow loss if they do. Match 5 sees Forest taking on Wolves. Forest is 17th in the Prem while Wolves sit 20th. Forest's current form is victory, draw, defeat. As for Wolves, that is draw, draw, defeat, defeat, defeat. Wolves 3 back-to-back defeats, but decent oppositions that they lost to. As for Forest, not much excuses there. Still, I've got it for a 1-1 draw. I do think that Forest are more likely to get a win here, but I don't think Wolves will get nothing out of it. Match 6 is Villa taking on Brighton. Aston Villa sits 3rd in the Prem while Brighton sits 14th. Aston Villa's current form is draw, defeat, victory, defeat, draw. As for Brighton, it is draw, draw, defeat, draw, defeat. My prediction is a 2-0 victory for Aston Villa. It's about time that they continue their good form that they kind of lost in February. If they want to stay in the title race, they really have to win this one, or else they're falling further and further behind. As for Brighton, still in the midfield, around there. Match 7 sees Crystal Palace take on Burnley. Crystal Palace sits 13th in the Prem while Burnley sits 19th. Crystal Palace current form is draw, defeat, defeat, draw, victory. As for Burnley, it is draw, 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 defeat, defeat. My prediction, 3-0 Crystal Palace. A heavy dumping on Burnley to guarantee Burnley a spot in the relegation. Practically. Not mathematically, but most likely. Match 8 sees Man City taking on Fulham. Man City sits 2nd in the Prem while Fulham sits 10th. Man City's current form it is draw, defeat, victory, draw, victory. As for Fulham, it is victory, defeat, victory, defeat, defeat. And I've gone with a 3-1 victory for Man City. Man City on a run of rather decent form, aside from the draw with Spurs. Actually, not very much as well. But yeah, they're still doing better than Fulham. And the win at Liverpool was a huge statement for them. Match 9 sees Sunderland take on Liverpool. 9th in the Prem, while Liverpool sits 6th in the Prem. Sunderland's current form is defeat, victory, defeat, victory, defeat. As for Liverpool, it is draw, draw, defeat, victory, defeat. And I'm going to go with a Liverpool victory here actually. I was thinking about a Sunderland victory, but I decided against it. Because I do think that Liverpool is the better side here. And they should be winning this game. If they don't, I've lost hope. 2-0 victory for Liverpool it is. And the final match for match week 26 only, there's another match coming up later. Brentford taking on Arsenal. Brentford is 7th in the Prem while Arsenal is 1st. Brentford's current form is victory, defeat, defeat, victory, victory. As for Arsenal, it is draw, draw, defeat, victory, victory. For Brentford, their form is quite decent actually. However, Arsenal are the heavy favourites here, and therefore I've gone with a 2-0 victory Look at it. 4-0 against Leeds, 3-0 against Sunderland, 2-0 against Arsenal. Hehe. Match week 31, which is a double game week, that's why we went from 26 to 31. It has been shifted forward. Wolves, bottom of the league. Arsenal, top of the league. Is bottom v top of the league again. 20th versus 1st. I already went through their current forms, but if you need a refresh, Wolves, draw, defeat. As for Arsenal, draw, defeat, victory. I've gone with a 2-1 Arsenal victory. That's all for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. I need to recover soon, my voice.